Hey guys, it is Gray. Today is the 15th of February, 2014. I have survived Valentine's Day, as I'm assuming all of you people have too, otherwise you're creepy ghosts watching my video. Today would be the first day of reading week, which is pretty exciting, because that means I have somewhat of a lack of a schedule. I have a lot of work to do, but I don't have to be there during the day or early in the mornings, which is super exciting. This would be the end of week 8 on testosterone for me. Yeah, so next week I will be going up to full dose, which is 100 milligrams per week, and that should be interesting, to say the least. I think I do that shot Monday, so I'll be doubling my dose. That'll be, I'm hoping that will go really smoothly and that I won't have crazy acne or crazy aggression, but we shall see how that goes. As far as changes, if you guys give a flying fuck about what's been going on, I have 3 pimples now. 3 of them. And no hair. Not that I care. Actually, I have been having a lot of hair growth, being blonde and growing quickly, and I noticed crazy long skinny neck hairs that I apparently missed when I was shaving, and I was really disgusted because they were like 3 inches long, and I don't know how that happened, and I tweezed them out because I was like, ew. But other than that, there has been minimal hair growth. I think I am developing a slight treasure trail, but I'm not going to show you because that's just awkward. That I can cope with. I'm hoping to avoid the chest hair situation until I get top surgery. Minimal voice drop from last week. It fluctuates quite frequently. It goes up about, I would say, 15 to 20 hertz in a day. I think that everybody just wakes up with like a nice low morning voice, and then it just gets higher the more you use it. So I try not to concern myself too much with that. I have had some fat redistribution. I did take a picture of my stomach and hips, which I never do because it just makes me terribly uncomfortable. And I posted on my fitness blog, which is linked on my main blog. So if you're really curious, you can go look at it. But I'm not going to just display it. I've been having some muscle sculpting going on, and I have nice broad shoulders and stuff, which is super exciting. Makes me happy. I went to my psychiatrist last week. I see him about once a month, and I decided to walk downtown because I'm going stir crazy in the house. I don't know about the rest of you, and specifically I'm assuming that the rest of you in Canada feel the same way, but winter is driving me insane. So I thought, I'm going to walk downtown, which then turned out to be a terrible idea because I wore my favorite pair of Vans and nobody shoveled their sidewalk. So that was kind of a pointless bitch for you guys, but yeah. So I went to my psychiatrist's office, and he has written me a letter to change what they call in Ontario your sex designation, which is your gender marker in other places, I guess. They have officially charged my credit card for my new birth certificate, so I'm assuming that means, I have assumed, that means my name change has gone through, which makes me feel great, because I am slowly eliminating all trace of my birth name. I'm starting to realize currently that this means that I am about to deal with a giant pain in my ass, because you have, I think in Ontario they give you 6 days to change all of your main ID, so I have to, when I get it, cart my ass down to Service Ontario, or I think that's what it's called, might be Service Canada, and get a new driver's license, health card, social insurance number. I have to change my bank and my visa. I have to change my school records. I have to print new diplomas, which sucks because I think that that's like $150 a piece, and because I'm a smart ass and graduated with 2 degrees, 2 undergraduate degrees, I have to get 2. And so that's going to be like $300, and I'm not dealing with that right now because I don't have $300. So I still haven't even hung my diplomas, to be honest, because the frames. Our school's really sneaky. They make our diplomas a weird shape so that you have to buy frames at the university, and the frames are like $100 a piece. So I figure I'm just gonna leave that until, you know, later. And yeah, other than that, like, nothing's going on. My life's really boring right now. I'm lacking the motivation to do school stuff because I am still waiting on graduate applications to come back from the 3 schools I applied for PhD programs to. And I like went back into the archives of my email to check like the time frame of when I heard responses last time, and somehow I have convinced myself this time that it was going to take like 2 weeks, and I checked and I didn't get responses till like the end of March. So now I realize that I'm going to have to sit tight. I'm not good at that, but we will see how that goes. Fingers crossed that I get in everywhere, because I would really like to have like a selection. I've been fantasizing and looking at apartments, which is really fun. Just like pretending I'm moving like next month and looking at apartments, and like I'm ready to go. I'm bored. I'm bored here. I'm sick of the school. I like the people, some of the people anyway. Some of the people I'm like, but yeah. Other than that, there hasn't been anything going on in my life. This week should be exciting though, because I have a visitor coming to stay with me, and I am taking pictures for a new forensic application for sex determination of human skeletal remains. So hopefully that application gets picked up by a company with money, and then they give me money, because I mean, it's money. That would be really awesome right about now. I don't know if I've ever told you people about what my PhD proposal entails, but it's a bicultural comparative perspective on healthcare for trans-related issues in Thailand and in Canada. This is specifically interesting because if you guys know anything about Thailand, they have a highly commodified aesthetic surgery industry, and their trans-related healthcare pretty much all comes out of the private sector, meaning they don't really follow the 7th version of standards of care. You pay and you can do whatever you want. And then Canada is publicly funded, which is top-down, so they do follow the standards of care. So I would like to maybe develop some policy implications on how we can better the Canadian system. Originally, I was aiming it at Western systems, but then I looked at what's going on in America, and I was just like, no, no, I can't do that. So I'm just going to stick with Canada. So for that, I'm in the process of learning Thai, and that's kind of hard. So if any of my followers speak Thai, I encourage you to send me a message so that I can have someone with which to converse and practice speaking Thai, if that makes sense. I would like to thank all of you people for your lovely anon messages. It has been quite uplifting, and I've never received any anon hate, and I'm really happy about that. So keep sending me messages and love and stuff. And if you want me to cover questions or something for the next video, go ahead and send them. But from what I understand, people never actually send questions. So I will just find another arbitrary topic to talk about. Anyway, I hope that if you are on reading week, that you all have a wonderful reading week, and that you maybe get drunk because, you know, you deserve it after a semester of crap. And if you're not on reading week, or if you're not in university, I hope that you just have an awesome weekend and that work goes by quickly this week. So hit me up, and I love you guys.